different stories that have a lot of things that were the same, but still things that were different. So both stories were about what?
Little Red Hen.
About Little Red Hen. In this story, Little Red Hen makes a pizza, but in this story, let's pull it up here. The Little Red Hen is on stage. So today, in our My Book, we are going to look at two versions of a story that's very similar and think about what is the same and what is different. Okay? So we're going to look over here. This looks like a Venn diagram here, so let me get that pulled up.
Venn diagram?
Yeah. When you see a Venn diagram, you have one circle on one side and another circle on the other side. And on one side you talk about one topic, on the other side you talk about another topic, and when it comes together, it talks about what's the same. So when you look at the My Book page, we're going to do that right now.
Except it's rectangular.
Except it's rectangles, yes. But it's still the same idea. Okay. So once I get it pulled up, and we're on My Book page 56. Are you on page 56? Make sure you get there. Okay. These are rectangles instead of circles, but up here we're going to be talking about things that happen in Little Red Hen Makes a Pizza. Down here, we're going to talk about the things that happen in Little Red Hen on stage. And in the middle, when both of these rectangles come together, right here, it's going to be what happens in both stories that are the same. Okay? So we're going to write or draw things that are different. And we're going to write or draw things that are the same from both stories. We're comparing both of those awesome stories we read this week. Okay. I wonder where we should start.
Maybe.
How about the same? Let's talk about what was the same in both stories. Yes.
About Little Red Hen.
Little Red Hen was the same, yes. So we can, in the middle, we both have Little Red Hen in both. So let me move this over here.
Can we try to go in there?
We can draw a little hen. You want to draw a little hen? The best you can. Draw a little red hen. Make her a little bit small because we're going to come up with a couple things that are the same. So there's my little red hen. And I'm going to write hen underneath it so I know it's a hen. H-E-N. The little red hen was the same in both stories. Wasn't exactly the same, but there was a Little Red Hen character in both stories. Make sure it's in the middle there, because these are the things that are the same as in the middle. Nope, right here. Erase that and put this down. Lay it down. Erase that and put it right in the middle. I'm coming around the side to make sure you're in the right spot. Okay, no, we're going to put it right here. And the purple. There you go. Look at these hens. Looking awesome. Okay, who can tell me something else about the stories that are the same? Aiden.
She is working hard.
Oh, hard working. Yes, those are things. The hen was hard working. So this hen here, she was hard working in both stories, right? Very good. She was hardworking in both stories. So, you know, that's a lot to write in this little spot, so we'll just know that Little Red Hen is hardworking. Okay? Yes?
There's a cat.
There's a cat in both stories, so you can go ahead and draw a picture of a cat, or a head of a cat or something. There is a cat in both stories there. There's my cat. There's my cat, and I could write cat. That one you could sound out. In both stories, there was a character that was a cat.
I think we know it all.
cat, and the mouse. So what were the same characters? The what? The duck was the same in both. So we can draw a duck over here. We can draw a duck.
The cat was the same too.
You can do whatever you like. So draw the duck. The duck. And you can write duck. D-duck. T-U-C-K. D-U-C-K. So those were the same in both stories. The characters, the hen, the cat, and the duck were the same.
Good thing I got in the cat.
Alright, now let's talk about this one first, because it's on the top. The little red hen makes a pizza. What happened in the little red hen makes a pizza that's different?
The other one, she makes a bread.
Okay, so in this one, what does she make in this one?
A pizza.
Pizza. So we could draw a picture of a pizza, right? So she makes a pizza here.
Put it in the drawer.
Pizza, right? She makes a pizza. In the little red hen, right? Right, pizza. E-I-C-Z-A, pizza. But Charlotte said in the little red hen on stage, she made what, Charlotte?
Bread.
Bread. So down here, the little red hen, we can
Draw a piece of bread.
draw bread, like a loaf of bread. Oop.
I know how to draw one. I know how to draw one. I know how to draw. I know how to cut.
Oh, it's touching.
I know how to make one. I know how to go bread.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, here, bread. I can draw like a big loaf of bread here. On the right, bread.
Like a sandwich.
B-R-E-A-D. That works too, because she sliced the bread, right? Slices of bread work too. Because at the end they sliced it up. Okay, so those two things are different. Little Red Hen makes a pizza. It's a pizza that she makes. And Little Red Hen on stage, she bakes bread.
She really.
All right, very good.
Jackson, look at Jackson. Jackson, look at him. Look at him.
All right, anything else that is different between the two stories?
They both,
Okay, that would be the same. What's something different?
there's a mouse in one of the stories.
Okay, one of the stories has a mouse as a character, and the other story has a, remember what the other character was?
Dog.
Dog. A dog. It was magnetic, it just stuck. So we can draw a dog here. Just make big ears there for the dog.
Some big eels.
I'm gonna write dog.
No, I know to draw.
Because the dog character was in Little Red Hen Makes a Pizza. But at the bottom, we'll draw a little mouse.
Alright, I know how to make it. I'm drawing my dog. My grandpa made a mouse, but it looks like a
Okay, so mouse, M-O-U-S-E. If you know the song, you know how to spell it. Alright, let's see how we're doing.
Math, I guess math
what she had to do to get the things she needed to make her pizza or to make her bread. So what was different between the two stories? Where did she go in the first story to get all her ingredients? To the store. So we could say she went to the store to get all her ingredients. So we could draw a picture of a store and write store.
How do you make that so 3D?
Just maybe a little.
A little square at the top.
Yep, a little bit on the top. Alright, so she had to go to the store in Little Red Hen Makes a Pizza to get all of her ingredients to make the pizza. But down here in the Little Red Hen on stage, what did she have to do to get her ingredients to make the bread? What was she doing?
Growing stuff.
She was growing. She had to grow wheat, remember? And then she used that to make her bread. So she was growing wheat. So we could write, yeah, we could just put like a little field, maybe some wheat growing up. It'd be more like yellowish, but little wheat growing up.
I'm not even coloring mine. That's when it's not fully grown.
Yeah.
Actually,
A little bit of mixture color there. There we go.
I cannot.
And we could write wheat, because she needed wheat to make bread. She grew her wheat.
I cannot. Hey, for the mouse to make a hand.
So remember, when you have a Venn diagram, the part that comes together is the same. The part that is by itself over here talks about what's different. A lot of times you'll see a Venn diagram, you don't have to draw this. But when we do Venn diagrams, we have the two circles and it talks about what's different and what's in the same in the middle. So this is kind of the same concept.
Except it's rectangle.
Yeah, so these rectangles, we're comparing our stories.
We're together.